Today we're going to be showing you how to remove this factory bumper off of our 2019 new body style Chevy Silverado 1500. So in our particular truck, we do not have factory bumper sensors. If you did have those, you would want to unplug the harness for those. For now, we're going to go ahead and start by removing these 10 Christmas tree push pins on the top of the radiator cover. So we're going to remove the radiator cover and then get to the grill in order to remove the grill. So we're going to start with a flathead screwdriver. There we go. Now with our radiator cover removed, we're going to take a 10mm socket and we're going to remove our 4 bolts that are going to hold our grill on. So they're going to be these black bolts here, 2 on either side, so a total of 4. So once we've removed our 4 10mm bolts off the top of the grill, the next step is going to be removing the clips in order to completely remove the grill. So you're going to have 5 on this side, 3 on the bottom, and 5 on the opposite side. There's going to be clips out on these wings that go into the headlights. So the easiest way to do that is if you put some painter's tape over your paint and headlights so you don't damage those, and you use a trim removal tool in order to start backing this piece out and to remove the clips, and then we'll use a flathead screwdriver on the 3 on the bottom. Then if you take your removal tool and pop the clips out of the top, and once the 3 clips are released on the bottom, we have removed the grill from the truck. We're under the passenger side fender, and we're going to use a T15 Torx bit in order to remove these 5 bolts and the inside of the fender. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're going to start from the outside and work our way in. And now we're able to access the back of the bumper. Still on the passenger side, we're going to take a 10mm bolt and we're going to remove this bolt connecting the auxiliary bracket on the bumper valance to the frame. And everything we've done on the passenger side, you can repeat on the driver's side. Now we're going to remove the support bracket that connects the frame of the truck to the outside of the bumper. So we're going to use a 15mm socket and we're going to remove these 3 bolts. Now we're going to repeat everything on the driver's side that we just did on the passenger side. Now we're going to be removing the 2 frame bolts. They're going to be 18mm bolts and they're going to be located on the inside of the frame. This one's on the passenger side. We're going to remove that now. And repeat that on the opposite side. All right, now we're on the last bolt holding the bumper onto the body of the truck. So we're going to be removing that now with an 18mm socket. Now you're going to also want 2 friends to be able to help hold the bumper because this is the last bolt holding it on. Now after you remove this bolt on the opposite side, your bumper will be free. Now on the front of the truck, we're going to be removing the tow hooks and the tow hook mounting plate that came factory with the bumper because we're going to be putting the new aftermarket tow hooks on it. So we're going to be taking a 15mm socket and we're going to remove these 3 bolts in the front. Now on the side of the tow hooks, we have 2 more bolts. Those are both going to be an 18 millimeter. And on the furthermost bolt, you're going to have a nut on the opposite side that's also 18 millimeters. So you're going to want to hold that. And repeat that on the opposite side. Now we're going to be removing this plastic guard that's in front of the wheel well liner. So this is going to be 4 10 millimeter bolts, 2 on this side and 2 on this side. And repeat that on the opposite side. Now that your bumper's off, depending on what aftermarket bumper you're going to be putting back on, you can put back on your grille and radiator cover. In our case, we're going to leave those off just to keep them out of the way and give us a little bit more ease of access. But they're going to go right back on the same way they came off. For any other bumper questions, you can feel free to give us a call or visit us online.